Instagram has no call service. You know, don't you hate when like big apps like Instagram
and Pornhub like take this video down, I don't like it.
Shit, keep it a Benjamin. Keep it a Benjamin. Niggas that made me question why the fuck was I ever a friend of them. Keep it a Benjamin. Oh God. Keep it a motherfucking Benjamin. Shit by myself I ride, cause niggas ain't work my left and right had nobody. So before.
Okay, welcome back to Keep the Benjamin podcast. It's your host, B&B Lord. I'm here with.
It's your boy Don Warren, and we got a special guest today.
Very
my
special.
dog, the Fat Morris Chestnut, the Big Dave Chappelle.
Big Dave Chappelle. The biggest.
Big Mooch. The biggest. The Dun Dollar.
The big Dun Dollar.
Hey man, y'all know what's
I need
going
you
on.
to shut the.
Oh man, we do. You know what I'm saying? It's your host that do the most. Mooch
Exactly.
out west is cool. Don't ever think it ain't cool. You know.
It's you bring me to a question. Is our west the best side? Is Westside the best side?
I would personally say, duh, nigga. Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, I'm gonna come out.
South Side, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna go out west to do. I'm gonna go out west to explore the crackheads for good interviews, but I'm gonna get them like beers and shit like that. That's
The
something like
nigga,
that.
the nigga trying to be soft white underbelly.
Hey, tell me why I watched it like Soft White Underbelly. They almost brought me to tears on one of them episodes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The nigga said it
All right, but let me not forget the intros. You know, on every podcast I ask who I am on the podcast, how you doing mentally and overall. So I'm gonna start with my boy Don today.
I'm fucked up, dog. I've been listening to Destiny Childs all morning.
Why you been listening to Destiny Child? Destiny, you what you doing? You fainting for another relationship?
What? I ain't never fainted.
You said me.
But you gotta tell me the song. So basically,
Would you cry or would you come and give me?
that's Tim's nigga.
It's not.
How,
but you know that was.
I was like, this is jigaboo.
That's what came to my heart at that moment in time. You feel?
you just going through a lot, so you just basically bouncing all over the place. Okay, I got you. So we gonna add my boy Mooch. How you doing? You know, overall mentally.
Hey man, I'm just blessed God woke me up this morning. So I like to say mentally I'm in a good space, emotionally I'm chilling. It's cool, you know.
Yeah, so you know now I'm gonna ask the question. I'm doing good, you know. I'm actually doing better now, but I got my page hacked by a nigga. I think I want to say he from New York or Jacksonville, Florida. Like
The nigga got hacked by a Nigerian.
I think that he a Nigerian. Like we kind of like I was up.
Africans got it.
I was up all night going back and forth with this hacker. Like I almost beat him out, but you know this is his job to hack niggas. I did get him on my page though. It took a long time. Like I couldn't really go to sleep, so that's all I could think about was getting my page back. So you know, now that I got my page back, it's suspended because they think I'm doing some type of crazy shit. Like Instagram has no call service. You know, don't you hate when like big apps like Instagram
and Pornhub like take this video down, I don't like it.
No lie, like you see, I know you see certain posts where it be like when you go to the embassy section, you still see white female. Like, don't you?
This ain't interracial. Get
This-
your ass.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question?
Racist.
When's the last time y'all watched porn?
Boy, you
4 hours ago. 4 hours.
It's been a minute.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
He did it 2 hours
He said
ago.
before y'all came.
Alright, but okay, let me get into my first question for the guests. Okay, tell me about your upbringing, Mooch.
Man, as in what aspects are you talking about?
I think I heard Don mention that you actually not from Jackson, like you from like Dallas or something.
Okay, let me put that on the west side.
I was
born-
That nigga from the west side.
I was born in West Jackson, but I was raised in Texas, Arlington, Texas, right? In between Dallas and Fort Worth. The ag is cool. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, born in Mississippi, raised in Texas.
Okay, but you can rap out west to the fullest, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool, my man. Okay, but have you always seen that you are aspiring comedian? have you always been, you know, funny and outgoing? What's Mooch like in the class, basically? That's what I want to know. What was Mooch like in the classroom?
Class clown, always. I was always the live one, and you know what I'm saying. I always had a crowd that'll follow me. You feel me? I can always get people to, you know what I'm saying. It's, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now what's
Tell them what you used to tell the skinny niggas back in school.
What I used to tell them. What I used to tell them, Don.
The nigga told me. Nigga said, "Bitch, I might not be skinny, but I'm gonna make fun of your ass until you feel like I am."
Being big is like, you gotta have a strong mental to be big, and the stereotype of a big nigga, cause it's crazy.
Exactly, and you know, and one of my reasons for wanting to interview you, of course, because you know you're doing the comedy, you're doing the music, but you're not the stereotypical big nigga, like how they try to put certain, you know, stigmas on big people. Like, my nigga, you can dance. I just seen your video. You were going crazy. So, you know, it's that Dallas dance. What's they call that shit?
Dallas, South Dallas swag.
That shit was clean. Well, you killed that shit.
Triple deep.
Yeah, all that.
You're making big niggas look good. That's what I'm saying.
And I'll try, you know, that's something I can do. That's all I be trying to do. Put a different perspective on big niggas. Because big niggas is winning all year. It's not just in the winter.
Exactly.
All year. Appreciate me in the summer like you appreciate me in the winter. That's how I'm saying.
Exactly. Big facts.
But
so what you been funny about? Like, what was your first like dream? Was it always to do comedy, or was it something else?
My dream has always been to be on TV, acting, sitcoms, reality shows, everything. I just want to be in front of lights, camera, action, and that's really what I want to do.
Which I don't know is my nigga was on Jerry Springer.
Yes, I definitely was on Jerry Springer. If you want to look that up, it's called EDM Meltdown. EDM Meltdown.
I'm definitely gonna look at that. I'm gonna put a clip in the video. I'm gonna have to slide across.
Yeah.
Man.
Most definitely.
But so, what you saying you wanted to do comedy like for so long, or just be an entertainer in general? Give me like, without thinking too hard on it, give me like 3 of your top comedians, or we can do top 5, or entertainers in general. I'm gonna say entertainers.
I'd say Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb, yeah. Corey Holcomb, Bernie Mac, and I gotta say Cat Williams.
For real?
Yeah.
What about you? I'm gonna add Don there too. What you know?
Okay, so you know I'm old, so shout out to my nigga Richard Pryor, rest in peace.
Most
you know what I'm
definitely
saying?
legend.
That's the only nigga who can make cocaine funny. Red Fox, if y'all ever watched Red Fox, Red Fox is fucking hilarious. Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, definitely.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle just come with something new every time. You feel me? He's the only person who can get away with those shows.
I'm gonna tell you the best entertainer of all time. Like, I see people give him his flowers now, and he's been big for a long time. But for my standards, like, he's just like top notch. Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Nobody never mentions him when they mention like black TV show, but Jamie Foxx show was my favorite show. Like, one of my favorite show outside of like the Wayans.
I just watched it last night. Actually, that's crazy. Hell yeah! I just watched the Jamie Foxx show. That's my shit.
Here I come, here I come, here I go. Tonight's tonight. You can check off my.
We can get it started. You know, yeah.
That nigga don't know the things.
Jamie Foxx.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, this nigga don't know this shit. I'm finna kick him off. But oh yeah, and Martin. I watch Def Jam comedy all the time. Like, I go back.
Best host.
Yeah,
Listen, the best host to ever come through Def Jam all day.
Okay, so who are you when it comes to comedy? Who have you like? I guess, 'cause I know it's a craft tool. You know, you have to kind of take your time in order to be a comedian. You really got to study the greats. So if you can say that you modeled your craft of comedy after some comedians, like, could you list those comedians out? Like, somebody you pay attention to, not necessarily having their style of comedy, but somebody who inspired you?
Corey Holcomb.
Oh, he raw.
He raw. He
to this day.
He makes
To this day.
dark humor is my go-to.
On my life.
So abortions, all that, everything, that's my go. And he makes it's only certain people who can make that funny.
Exactly.
And I'm just so happy to be one of them.
Okay, so you think you gonna in the council culture area, or you not gonna restrict yourself to what how society deems certain jokes, certain words? You don't plan on doing it at all?
No, because all I can do is go out there and just give them the material that I got. Some people gonna feel it, some people not. But in reality, I got jokes to miss that can go around with everybody in the room.
Okay, what's the difference from? This is something that I know there's a lot of comedians say. I'm classroom funny, and people tell me I'm funny all the time. But comedy, being on stage is something totally different. What's the difference between like you making everybody at your job laugh or everybody in your class laugh in comparison to being on stage?
Being on stage, it's your obligation to make them laugh. When you just in the work or you at, school and shit like that, the naturalness just makes it funny of you being who you are. Yeah. But to be able to get on stage, and shout out to Mike Town, because he put me on this, and ever since then, you feel me, I just didn't went with it. When you get on stage, it's like a movie. You feel me? And you gotta put in their head everything that you saying, though they can see it walk through like a movie. And then aspects of you messing up or coming back to say something else that didn't even go with it, and it might it might go crazy. You be like, damn, I gotta keep that in my head.
You know that I'm pretty sure you know this doing comedy, but I'm every comedian I think except I only heard one person say they have it bombed. Are you prepared to not to speak this upon your comedy career? Are you prepared for a motherfucker not to just sit there and look at your ass like crickets? Are you prepared to bomb?
I have not had that yet, because every show I didn't snapped.
Okay, that's good, man.
And I before every show I always be nervous, like, damn, what if they don't laugh at me? But after I get that first laugh, I'm turned. It's up.
My nigga, if I go to your show and nobody laugh, just know I'm gonna be laughing, because I'm gonna be laughing at them niggas not laughing.
I've been at every show. I haven't seen disappointment.
That's good.
This nigga has made a crowd of what Star Dog was like 800 people in there.
Oh my god, Star Dog was
But
terrible.
when we walked in there, we went to go look at the crowd.
I told them I did not want to see the crowd,
and I said,
and I was like, let's
nigga,
go.
I froze up like I was finna be on stage. I was like,
you mentioned Stardom. I know that's what a lot of times 85 South show be at big comedians. So how did you get that opportunity of being on such a big stage so early?
I just wanted to say shout out to Bubba Dub. Bubba Dub has brought me on two of his shows on this tour, and he got another tour he just dropped that he going on, and hopefully I'm gonna be on there. Fingers crossed. Y'all DM him and tell him, yeah, Mooch need to be on there.
I'm definitely gonna DM and I'm gonna hit him in the post.
Bubba Dub got me out there, and the Stardom, if nobody know, Ricky Smiley, that's like his comedy house, you feel me?
That's big.
Yeah, so that was a great opportunity. One of the biggest crowds I've ever performed in front of. For real. Exactly. One of the biggest crowds. That was crazy. And my dog was there. He was there.
Exactly. Always showing support.
I almost left. I was like, I can't do this. I'm finna
For
go.
real?
I was like, I'm finna go down. We gotta leave.
Nigga, I was gonna smack 5.
I definitely appreciate the honesty though, cause that's one thing. I don't know if I'm necessarily prepared for me to be up there. Not necessarily motherfucker just booing your ass, just motherfucker just looking at you like.
Listen.
Motherfucker come there not wanting to laugh, like just wanting to be an asshole, motherfucker.
I had this comedy show. My partner booked me for Frankie Frank, good comedian, crazy, and he had somebody on the slot, right? He went before me. When I say the whole time he was up there, I could count on both my hands how many laughs I heard. And probably barely touching the other hand. Bombs bad. Okay. So when he did that, I was like, oh my God, the crowd is tough. I'm finna go out there and lose everybody.
You mentioned that you kind of like, you with the vulgar comedy, like more so like the Corey Holcomb type of comedy, but do you think you can make a crowd full of like, I want to say, let me say, church people, not necessarily black church people, because you know them motherfuckers be bullshit anyway. But just say a different crowd. You think you can rock a nursing home? You think you can make some old white people laugh?
And okay, listen.
Most definitely.
I can. I had to do a clean comedy thing at Callaway.
Okay.
And
when was this?
It was
about 2 months ago.
Nah, like a month ago. Yeah, it was a month ago, and I had to do a clean comedy with the kids. The principal and everybody was in there. I can say I still made some of them laugh because I was talking about the kid, but in reality, I felt like I bombed. I felt like
but I think that's just really like a step in the right direction, because now you kind of know what to do and what not to do. You still got some time, but like, you know, you eventually gonna have to get on them stage, because I see you being big. You funny as a motherfucker, like.
Appreciate it.
I see you being big, so you probably eventually gonna have to get to that point where you start doing certain colleges and where they say cursing out loud, certain rooms where they want you to do clean comedy. Now, I ain't talking about no HBCU. I done heard.
He talking about the church retreat.
I'm talking about Millsaps College.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Bucko.
Welcome to Millsaps College.
I came to
Hey, shout out to Millsaps though. On my mom, we had a party in Millsaps.
What's it turn?
But that bitch was going crazy. On my mama. I ain't know Millsaps had that many black people.
Exactly. Hey, so but you're not just one dimensional. Like, you do everything. So you recently put out a song. Was that your first song?
That was not my first song, but that was the first song I really just took seriously as far as putting it out to the public, you know?
And what's the name of that song, by the way?
STFU.
Exactly. You know, go get that, my nigga. So how did it feel seeing like the reaction to everybody that really just rocking with the song?
Hey, in all actuality, I knew I could rap, but it's just the image that come with rapping just be like so cliche.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, I don't want to be a cliche. I want to be me. Like,
you feel me? And that's why I came out with the sound that I got, because don't nobody sound like me.
Exactly. Then you performed in a row. Did you?
Yeah, I performed, and then I done had damn near close to as many performances on the rapping than I had on the comedy.
And you know you're not popping unless you getting booked. See, we gonna start that. You're not popping if you.
Who really getting booked for a show?
Really?
I stopped calling myself a rapper, because if you rap, you get paid to do it. I'm just a nigga who make music. A lot of y'all niggas is just some niggas who make music. Y'all niggas is not rappers. But you know, you keep on going, you can get to, you know, that level. We ain't discouraging, you know, over here. But I'm just saying, you just a nigga who make music. Right? So. How did you get link over Ron 21 to do the video?
Ron 21, that's my guy. Shout out to Ron 21.
He shot my first video.
Yeah, Ron 21 do good business, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He see, I came to Ron 21 because really he was looking for an actor for the short film Free Cars, which is out now on YouTube.
That shit funny about that.
Free Cars.
That shit hilarious.
And he was looking for a comedian to be in there. And he just saying how passionate I was about my work. Like, this ain't something I'm just trying to do to pass the time. This is something I want to make a career out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I want to travel, be on stage, be on TV. You
Nobody really does, to be honest with you. Niggas just be lying.
For real. But Ron called me after he heard the song. He was like, "We got to do a one take to that. We got
Exactly.
Yeah, especially because I ain't sound like nobody." He was like, "See, I can fuck with these because you don't sound like everybody," and you know.
That nigga been trying to get me to go back and do a video for a minute, but we ain't gonna talk about this shit. I'm gonna start back rapping in a minute, man. Yeah. But okay, so what you doing the acting? I got an off the wall, not an off the wall question, but something that I ain't had listed prior to this podcast. What you want to do acting, and you being a comedian? Give me a certain type of role that people want to expect you to want to do. What can Mooch see himself playing that mother would be like, "Oh, shocked"? We can say.
I was gonna say ain't no Brokeback Mountain type shit, nigga. Hey, listen.
Is he still Pride Month?
With the mic. Nah, but I can see
How much would you kiss him?
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with y'all because this is my boy podcast. When I went on the Jerry Springer show, they paid us to come. They said don't bring no money. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pay for everything. When I got there, we was in the executive producer's office. They was like, we'll give you an extra $200 if you take off your shirt. Bet, I got you. I did that. They told me we'll give you an extra $800 if you kiss a man. I said, all right, cool, get my plane ticket. I'm finna go back home because I ain't doing none of it. Hey, listen,
Hey,
Jerry, I'm ready to go.
No cap, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna go watch the shit for real, but I thought you were just like a nigga in the crowd. I ain't know you had a big role.
I got a segment in
Nah,
there.
You had a host.
My
I got
nigga
a
really.
segment.
Was you a baby?
Tell her what you were doing beforehand.
I cheated on this girl with her cousin and tried to talk to her cousin, but her cousin was gay. It was crazy.
Nigga, hold up, go back and do that again.
I was trying to fuck with this girl cousin,
Okay.
but her cousin was gay. I cheated on my girl with her cousin and tried to fuck with her cousin, but her cousin was gay.
Damn.
Shout out to Ronnie.
Shout
Shout out to Ronnie.
Oh, Ronnie. Shout out to my guy Ronnie.
Shout out to Ronnie.
When they called me, I was on my way to Starkville for Starkville.
Bulldog Bag.
Yeah.
How long ago this was?
This was about 4 years ago.
Okay. Now you been doing.
You know, yeah.
Been popping.
Yeah,
Popping
and then
like
we went there for LSU versus Mississippi State, and they called me and said we gotta be in New Orleans by 5 o'clock in the morning. We had just got there. We hadn't been there for 15 minutes, and my nigga turned around and drove me all the way back home. He was like, "This is a life changing thing, bro. Come on, I got you."
Yeah.
And he didn't go. He turned right back around. We went to the house.
Due to them want you to kiss a man. Like,
Nah, hell nah. It wasn't for me to be out Jerry Springer. I didn't know about the kissing the man thing until I got there. I was like, nigga, I gotta go back to the hood. Nigga, you tripping? Yeah, I gotta be fucked
What
up.
if they would have turned your 800 to 8,000?
No, hell nah. I can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all gonna have to permanently tell me I'm out of Mississippi and then give me $1 billion. Like, listen. Y'all gotta give me a bit to kiss a man.
Okay, so back to comedy and acting. What's your process of writing? Do you write jokes down? Like,
I try to write at least, depending on the timing. You feel me? Like if you want me to go up there and do an hour set, I can give you a good 15 to 30, possibly 45 minutes. But as in each aspect, I write down 3 to 5 things, pick down from there, and then go off that topic.
Who you practice it with, or you just do it like by yourself? You don't consult with nobody. Be like, okay, is this?
I just do it. So
that's real confidence right there.
Yeah, I don't really. Shout out to my homegirl Tony G. We in this shit together, and we'll call each other and go back and forth for if it's a comedy show. That's who he been booking, me and her, and she a upcoming comedian, very funny, and it's just with each place I go, I really got to fill out the crowd. Like if I knew I was going to Alabama, I had to look up some things about Alabama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Figure out what to say up there about that.
Roll Tide.
No, that we wasn't there. We was at the other spot. Somebody came up there and said Birmingham. That nigga was like, nigga, we in Hooverville. I was like, hello? Hello?
Is this where the Crips look at?
Oh, for real.
Okay, so is that process similar with acting? Like, okay, what's the process with acting? How did you memorize your lines?
It's really simple as you keep going into it. Cause we gonna do the take like 2 or 3 times.
So just 2 or 3?
Yeah, just 2 or 3. Because we was good. Yeah, you feel
That's
me?
good.
And
Get in my boy.
yeah,
Get my boy for them.
booking is available. Hit my gram, call me Mooch. You know how I be. Anyway, yeah, but the acting I feel like is more natural to me. Cause I'm only honestly, let me be real with y'all. Can I be real? Can I
be real? This is a transparent podcast.
I bet. I really didn't want to do the comedy thing. I really just wanted to go straight into the acting. But I see the comedy is a stepping stone for me to be versatile with each thing I want to do. Because in reality, I do all of this because you can't tell me no. You feel me? Like, if you want an actor, I can be that. No, I don't need an actor. I want a comedian. I can do that. I need somebody who make music. I can do that. I need somebody that can dance. I can do that. You feel me?
You need somebody that hosts. You can do that too.
He versatile.
Yeah, I got my hands in a lot of things. You can't tell me no. I won't accept it.
Okay.
You know?
Now, I forgot to ask. You know, we didn't got all the way into the podcast. How did y'all meet? Yeah, how did y'all meet?
It was over a cigarette at Hines Community College. And we being honest, ain't it?
It's funny that you say cigarette. I didn't know niggas smoke cigarettes. Young niggas smoke cigarettes until I got to college.
Yeah. And then we were smoking a cigarette, and the nigga pulled out the inhaler. And I was like, no, I pulled out my inhaler. He was like, you got asthma too? And he was like, let me hit that on.
We was the only niggas that was dancing that had asthma. So
and
we
smoking
just
cigarettes.
What the fuck? It just made sense. Now I'm drug free. Now I don't smoke no more.
Yeah, he clean done.
Yeah.
Have to live with the guy.
Yeah, I don't smoke
Hey, y'all wanna know
cigarettes.
some fucked up shit? He stopped smoking cigarettes, and I got him back on cigarettes. And
What a friend.
now I don't smoke at all.
What a friend.
That's crazy. He still on cigarettes to this day.
Nah, I just smoke weed.
All right, so you got some saying that you know in the lounge. You got some questions for him, boy. What you think? What you thinking about Don for Mooch right now?
Okay, so I got a question, bro.
What's up?
So big niggas winning all season, right?
Exactly.
So tell me what makes you the person that you are. Everybody always sit up here and say it's a lot of niggas that be out here hating.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
What would you have to say to the skinny nigga or the other size nigga that's hating on you? Cause
you poppin'.
Because you poppin'. You feel me? Because folks want to be in your face.
Nigga, you already skinny. Why you hating on me? You feel me? And listen, being a big nigga really comes with a lot. I'm telling you. It's self-esteem issues. It's wearing certain clothes because you think this, that, and the other. It's just a lot. So, with me, my I don't give a fuck attitude is to an all-time high where I can do anything a skinny nigga can do because my confidence is just like that. You know what I'm saying? So...
Don said this last part, but I think that nigga said, like, if you can make her laugh, you can do it. Say it for me. I ain't put it in my notes.
If you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make that ass clap and jiggle.
Is that true? Is that true?
Definitely do.
What?
Like, again, I asked this
Me and
question.
Black Boy like the dynamic duo.
I asked this question last time, so you being funny, like, how would you approach a female to get her attention, you know?
Well, I got a couple pickup lines.
Okay. Let me. Do you mind sharing?
Yeah.
Do that one.
Which one? Which one you like? Well, I have a tendency to smell real good.
Okay.
And females come up to me and be like, "Oh, you smell so good. What that is?" And I'll be like, "Shit, just for you." You know what I'm saying?
I've seen this work countless times.
This going straight in notes. I might not put this podcast out just to get that line out.
Then I got two more for you. Then my other one is, hey, excuse me, baby. My spirit told me you like big niggas and you can't argue with guys. So what's up?
No, that's the
one.
You definitely cannot argue with God.
Definitely can't. And then my last one, especially if you think, excuse me, baby, you dropped something, a conversation. Come on, let me talk to you. What's up, baby?
All right, now let me ask you a question.
What's up?
What's your favorite one of my pickup lines?
Hey, what's your name? Then nigga be hitting that.
Swear to God.
Like, who colored your hair?
Hi, my name's Donnie and I'm a party promoter.
No, he can't come like that no more. He can't come like that.
Not no more. Say no more.
Yeah,
say no more. Say no more.
He definitely was coming like that for real.
Hey, that was a long time ago. Shout out to 2016, 17.
Oh man, crazy years.
Crazy, dude.
Real.
Crazy. Give me some. I know y'all be out all the time. Give me some crazy experiences y'all done had between the two. Give me a memorable moment.
You want to tell them about the cup and the cup you were mad at?
What? Oh my God.
We can't talk about that.
We can't talk about that. My birthday party, the lingerie. I had a Hugh Hefner lingerie kickback.
Is that the one that you didn't invite me to because I had a girl?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I should have went.
I broke a bottle of Don Julio in that motherfucker. Now, if you know me, you know Don stay with the Don.
Don on for real.
You feel me? On my mama. We gonna shout it out. All this shit.
Most definitely.
I put the Don Julio bottle on this girl ass while she was twerking, right? And that bitch went
He blew it.
I watched that bitch go in slow motion. But luckily, we had another Don Julio
We
bottle.
did, but that was still
And
fucked
another
up.
Bel Air bottle. That was $30 wasted, man.
Oh, my
You
mama,
feel me? That's a $60 bottle. You heard?
And we got it from for the lick.
You feel me?
Y'all got another experience that worked too.
Man, listen,
You come
it's
with-
only certain things we can say.
Yeah, hey, me and this nigga done been through a lot.
a lot
Oh,
from.
God.
Whew.
Okay, so we gonna get ready. You got something to say?
Nah.
No, we just gonna keep it at that.
We
just
gonna
gonna
keep,
keep it
okay.
at that.
We gonna get ready to wrap it up. But my last question to the guests is like, what do you see yourself? And I want to say, 5 years, or are you even looking that deep? Where do you see yourself going?
Okay, in actuality, I really want to move to New York or Cali, but California got my heart. I'm traveling right now to different states to see where I want to base myself at, but in reality, right now, California got my heart. So LA, West Hollywood, Anaheim, all that, San Francisco, that's where I want to be at, because that's best for what I got going on. And in the next 5 years, you gonna see me.
So you telling me you gonna put on for the state for real? Is there something? Is there something that weighs heavy on? Because there's something that weighs heavy on me, like really putting on for Mississippi, because people look at Mississippi and they have all type of stereotypes, and it's not that. It's not that. Some of them are true. I ain't gonna lie, but it's definitely like that. There's some talent in Mississippi for real.
And people just don't give Mississippi the credit they deserve. And in actuality, it's really Mississippi. If you look at all other states, people come together, put your people on. Shout out to my niggas in Detroit. You feel me? Put your people on. People so big to be that guy and the one up top where all of us, you wouldn't know which one of us on top because we all look like we eating. We all got it. So if we really just come together as a state, we really are a force to be reckoned with. And if you can hustle and make it in Mississippi, you can strive anywhere else, honestly. So that's all I'm saying. I'm going to put on for the state, but the state got to want to be put on.
Okay, I seen you made a post about looking for a manager. Have you had any look with it? And what are you looking for in a good manager? What qualities are you looking for?
I definitely have been talking to a few people. In reality, for the manager I'm looking for, I really need somebody that's understanding, real motivational. They're going to put me in the position that I need to be put in. Because all I need is a chance. I'm going to work my ass off.
Are you looking for somebody that's trying to get their start with you?
See, I'm trying to look for somebody who already plugged in, who know what's going on. They can be like, I can get...
We trying to get out the hood.
Exactly. I'm I eat ramen noodles, but goddamn, I'm tired of eating them all 6 days straight.
Nigga, you don't even eat ramen noodles. You ain't goddamn
Oysters.
You eat on my mama. That nigga eat ramen.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
It's
I only eat ramen noodles. I don't fuck with that ramen. So I got a question, bro.
What's up?
With this being your first release song, and you already getting booked, and all kinds of other things, and all this recognition you getting off your song, how does it feel to be ahead of these niggas?
Because I do got some people hating on me. With every great thing, it gonna come with the hate. They like, how you doing? How you ain't been? I only been doing comedy since December 9th. That was my first comedy show. That was my first time ever getting on stage, and I done had multiple shows from then to now on the comedy side. Then I did crazy on the rapping, you feel me? And it's a lot of hate come with it. But I'm such a genuine nigga that you really can't find nothing to hate on me about, so you just gotta hate from...
Hate from afar. Niggas
exactly.
this is what I say, niggas just be spectators to greatness.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Especially when I ain't out here, I ain't slimy, I ain't shiesty, I ain't out here fucking over niggas, doing all this.
Good business,
and people, good business, and niggas just hate that. So if the little thing they can find a disagreement with me about, they hate on me. But all I can do is fucking get this money. I'm gonna kill them with kindness.
Exactly, and we gonna leave it at that.
You gonna show them the handshake?
Okay, yeah. It's cool.
Streets.
But listen,
y'all gotta be jealous now.
New music is coming on the way. I'm waiting for my engineer to come back from the A. Shout out to Stacks. And I am dropping another banger because they've been asking me, and it's coming. It's coming. I swear, just be patient with me. I got a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit.
Exactly. And this been Keep It the Benjamin podcast. This is
Follow my boy.
Oh yeah,
call me Mooch
exactly.
on Instagram.
Tweaking.
You know what I'm saying? All right, you gonna put out your other platform?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Call me Mooch. Follow me on Twitter. Call me Mooch. Follow me on eHarmony Christian Mingle. My Pornhub subscribe is Dick 'em Down Moochie, and it's cool. Just you know what I'm saying. Just follow me on everything. I'm around. I'm around.
Don't want.
Oh yeah. Make sure y'all tune in to every podcast he dropped.
Exactly. Cause we getting bigger, but I told y'all this damn time. Tap in.
We gonna put it in your face.
We definitely
Keep it a Benjamin.
Cause I'm definitely
don't get out here capping, or we gonna sit your ass.
Like a cue.
It's been good. Make sure you follow your boy. We out.